So as we all know, Fast and Furious 11 was supposed to be the final film in the Fast and Furious franchise, but now it looks like we're not going to be getting this film because Universal isn't sure if they will move on with the final film in the Fast and Furious franchise unless the budget is dropped. Now it also says that there's no approved script yet, there's no set release date, most of the cast don't even have deals yet, and the studio wants the budget to be cut to 200 million because the last film didn't really do too well. It didn't meet the expectations that they thought because we know the Fast and Furious franchise that makes the big bucks. But now there's no telling how many people are gonna go see a Fast and Furious movie in 2026, 2027. There's no telling because there's been so many of them, and I feel like a lot of people are tired of the franchise by now. And judging by the last film's box office, that may be the case. But if they do make this film, they need to advertise it as the final Fast and Furious in the Fast and Furious franchise, the final chapter. That's all you have to do, and I feel like people are gonna go back and watch it. And Vin Diesel talked about bringing Brian O'Connor back to the big screen, maybe using CGI like they did in Fast and Furious 7. And honestly, I would love to see that, but have it be for a little cameo or something. He doesn't have to be in the whole film, but just that alone would probably take up most of the budget. We got to realize these people that are in the Fast and Furious franchise, these are some A-list actors, man, and they're not gonna take no pay cut. There's no telling what The Rock is gonna want. I'm not sure if he wants to be back in the franchise. I know Charlize Theron, she's in the franchise. Gal Gadot, she returned to the franchise, and Ludacris, Tyrese, Vin Diesel, everybody. Those are some big names. And also Jason Momoa also, man. So I'm not sure if they're gonna have enough to pay all these actors. Now I know a lot of people have a lot to say about this franchise, man, but I wanted to see what this story was gonna be, what the final chapter was gonna end up being, with everybody coming back together, the whole family coming back together in this final film to take out Jason Momoa and Alan Rickman, I believe that's his name. That would have been fire, and I would love to see that. But a lot of people feel like that this franchise should have stopped a while ago. I feel like also it should have stopped with 7, but I was still interested in what they were doing. But it didn't feel the same after Paul Walker, man. Their send-off with Paul Walker in Fast and Furious 7 was a perfect ending to the franchise. It should have ended right there because he was the main character of this franchise. This was Paul Walker's franchise, and having Vin Diesel take over was cool, but what really kept it going for me was having The Rock there. And The Rock, he's charismatic. I love The Rock in pretty much everything he's in, so having him there was good. But then once The Rock left, I didn't really it didn't really feel the same. I'm gonna be real, it really didn't feel the same. Just having Dominic, it isn't good. It really isn't good. And I was hoping to see The Rock come back, but judging where his career is going after the Smashing Machine and everything, I don't know if he's gonna end up coming back. Now I hope they end up making this film, because out of all the films we have gotten in the Fast and Furious franchise, they decide to not make the final film in the franchise. That would be very stupid, and I feel like it'd be very disrespectful, because the Fast and Furious franchise has made a lot of money for Universal. It deserves an epic conclusion. Now, once again, should have been ended, but it is what it is, man. And the story that they've built up with Fast X was a great story, and I was really excited to see how it was gonna end it. But we just got to wait to see. We just got to wait to see when we get some more news about this. But that's all I gotta say. Don't know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.